Good morning, everyone. This is Friday meditation again. I'm very happy that we have already passed. Yeah, 2022 has already been passed, like almost half years, half, right? Okay. So, and I really appreciate your support joining our online meditation. I know it is not easy, it's challenging because, it is really not the same meditating at the temple. And compare with meditating in at home. Okay, so but I appreciate your perseverance. So we're going to start the meditation soon, and today I would like to apologize because there will be a visitor from Taiwan. There's a lay person, a couple. They are from Taiwan, and I just received the email last night. They are visiting St. Louis, and they are going to visiting St. Louis Temple. So at 10:30. So because I'm not sure their schedule, so I will be just following their schedule. So it's not really a visitor from Taiwan. Okay, so okay, so it's really not. It's really rare. Okay, so I really appreciate. I really want to kind of like have time to meet them and ask why they are here in St. Louis. So, and if they are just visiting, I would say yes, okay. Hope I will see you in Taiwan. But if they are going to stay here, and I will be, kind of like, okay, so your phone number, contact information. Okay, so they will be coming back for the activities or the events later. So I'm looking forward to that. So at 10:30, I will be disappeared. Okay, you won't see me on the cushion, so don't panic. But I will be coming back after they leave. Okay, after the guests. Okay, so and then I will share something. Okay, so we're going to start with meditation, of course, walking meditation. So let us start. Walk mindfully. So you may stay where you are and be mindful on your breathing. Okay, so let us turn to the Buddha and we are going to bow to the Buddha. Okay, so half bow first. Okay, so please be seated and get ready for the seated meditation, our first session. Okay, so uh, as we are getting ready for the seating sessions, so don't just be reminded to get a comfortable, balanced seating posture, sit straight through your spine, and also uh, we will be having at the temple we'll be having a visitor so at 10:30, so I will be kind of like disappeared to host them. so I will mute the mic, so hopefully you won't hear anything. And because they are from Taiwan, it is really rare to have guests from a foreign country. So it's kind of like very very precious. No, every guest are precious. Right? But I just received the email from them, so I hope that they are to know more about them. So I have already asked Venerable Rugong to host them, but I still wanted to greet them. So so I will be away for a while and then come back. Okay, so hope that you won't mind. And during meditation, you don't have to, kind of like stare the screen all the time, right? Okay, so I hope that it won't get any disturb. It will be not having any disturbance on your side. Okay, so let us take 3 deep breaths, fresh air in, breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, let us relax ourselves from head to toe. So relax your scalp, your forehead, and your eyebrows. Relax your eyes and nose. Relax your cheeks and lips. Relax your ears and down to your neck and shoulders. Relax your arms and down to your fingertips. Relax your chest and your abdomen. Relax your back and your lower back. Relax your legs and all the way down to your toes. So we have relaxed ourselves from head to toe. Now we are going to do it one more time. And this time we're going to do it from outside in. So relax your hairs and skin. Relax your muscles, your nerves, and your blood vessels. Relax your bones and joints. Relax your inner organs and your brain. Now we have relaxed ourselves from head to toe, from outside in. So now it is the best time for us to do the meditative concentration. So what we do is called mindful breathing. So just be mindful on your breaths. So each breath that you take in and out, you should be mindful. So being mindful is a process. So it's kind of like a tug of war. So you're being pulled by your thoughts, and then you pull yourself back from the thoughts that drifted you away. So this is pretty normal. So don't get frustrated. So as we practice it, we will progress and we will improve. So once you found out that your thought get pulled away or your mind got drifted away, don't worry. Just go back to your breathing. So you may take 3 deep breaths again to kind of like regulate yourself. That is a starting point again for you to be focused. So for example, when you're breathing in, focusing on your breathing, and there's one thought pops up, then you follow that thought. And once you've found out that you are thinking and you're following the thoughts, and you pull back yourself onto the breathing, then at that time you can take a 3 deep breaths, serve as the starting, restarting of your focus or mindfulness. So same as the breath counting, so just the difference is that you are starting all over from counting from 1. So let us take a few minutes to practice the mindfulness. Okay, so let us be mindful. Okay, as you, for those uh, who are meditating, so you can open your eyes and take a deep breath. Okay, so you can hear the echoes. There are someone talking. Yes, we have a guest. Okay, so now we can do the uh, tran- transitional and warm down exercise. Okay, after warm down exercise, we are going to have a break. Okay, um, so because they are going to take photos, so we will be kind of like having a break, like 5 minutes, or maybe let us take a 10 minutes break. So we will be back at 10:55. Okay, so I will see you later. You are going to see people taking photo. Don't worry, because it is the visitors. Like they are just they are from Wisconsin, from Taiwan to Wisconsin, and then they drove all the way here to St. Louis. And they have visited a lot of temples already, like Fo Temple in Chicago, Denver. So they were kind of like very excited. One of them are actually they are volunteers back in Taiwan. So one of them are having the free screening or free clinic, and so they're trying to go down to see the people already. So uh, that's it. Okay, so maybe they're way downstairs. Oh, okay. Oh, outside. Okay. 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 Um, so we are okay. So there are announcements before the break. So we will have Vesak Day celebration at June 12th. So this is sponsored by Buddhist Council of Greater St. Louis. And I would like to ask everyone, if you are in St. Louis, please come to our temple, because this is an in-person event. Of course, we will have an live streaming. Uh, we will stream out live also. But I would like you to invite everyone. If you are in St. Louis, please come to this event, because this event is we were doing it for already 2 years online. So this is the first time since COVID that we have a chance to put it in an in-person event. Okay, so all of the Buddhist temples are kind of like being careful, so they are not yet opened. So I hope uh, and the Buddhists kind of like, oh, when can we go back to the temple, right? Okay, so I hope that this is a chance for every Buddhist in St. Louis or around the area, that they can come back to the temple to do the bathing of the Buddha. Okay, so this is a birthday, Buddha's birthday, or Vexa Day is just a day to commemorate the birth, the enlightenment, and the death of the Buddha. So this is really, really a very, very, and it's kind of like the annual event. So this year we're open to the public, and we welcome everyone to come over. But because we are still want to, the number to be controlled, so I would like to ask for those who would like to come. So please register yourself online. Okay, so there will be a, a, a link to book or to get your free ticket for getting in the temple. Okay, so that is the we are using the Eventbrite, so that is something that you can come over, and or you can just email us to to see. And if you are going to come in person, then I will probably need your name and your email address. Of course, if, when you email me, then you will I will get your email, right? All right. So, and if you are coming more than one, I also need your companion's name. Right. So just the name of your companion and or your friend. And yourself and your email address. Right? So that is something that I would like to just the things that I need it. Okay. So today we are going, I'm not sure how long they will stay because it's kind of like they were very excited. So kind of like they were going to stay long. Okay, so going downstairs because they would like to see the facilities of the temples, because I think that they really love Fo Guangshan Temple because they volunteers at the Fo Guangshan. I are There are the couples. One is for like she has been doing in the information center, and also she was volunteers. She has been a volunteers for the English camp, the English children camp for a long time in Fo Guangshan. I think it's in Taiwan. And another one is the husband, Dr. Ye. He is a doctor, medical doctor. So he has brought a lot of his team around the world, especially down to the Southeast Asia. So I think that Malaysia, I'm not sure. It's just what he had mentioned, and he went to the Taiwan, and also the islands around Taiwan Islands, and they were doing the free clinic service. So this is so far that I know. So they were kind of like very excited because they were visiting the sisters, their sister in Wisconsin, and then they are after that they arrived here at April 17. So they after that they started to tour around the Midwest, the Fokwang, the especially the place that we have Fo Guangshan located. So like Chicago, St. Louis, and also we have one in Denver. Right? So this is how they were kind of like very, very devoted and really, really happy. Right? So I hope that because our Fo Guangshan is kind of like a worldwide temple. If you have a chance to go around the world traveling, then I would like you to take this opportunity, that the opportunity of the traveling, also visiting the local temples of Fo Guangshan where you are traveling. Like, so you can just ask us if you're planning to travel somewhere. You can ask us if there is a branch temple there, and then I will be looking through the directories for you, and you can take a look at it. Right. So I think that they are not yet upstairs. I'm not sure. So and I really apologize for that because they are just having not a short visit, but it is a very good long visit. Okay, so let me see, what should I say? Oh, okay. So I would like to share with you some, a quick teachings that I would like to share Yeah, before I know that they're coming. Okay, so I would like to share with you about the teaching. What we know that in Vesak Day, me and Venerable Jiru or Master Jiru will be talking about the relatives of the Buddha, especially the son Rahula and the mother Mahaprajapati. Right? And I would like to talk about the father. Okay, I forgot his name. Oh my goodness. Okay, so actually, his father didn't renounce himself. Okay, uh, the most of the his Buddhist relatives has renounced himself, especially the mother, his wife, his son. It's kind of like a direct relatives, right? Okay, and also his cousins, Ananda. Right, he's very well known on memorizing things. Okay, so the death of the king's or the prince or the Buddha's father, and I believe when we are talking about Buddhism, so there is a very stereotype that we have when we are going off. Like me become a monastic, we have to cut off all the relationship between oneself and their relatives or the families. So that is not true, because when we are seeing the example of the Buddha, actually the Buddha was, after he became the Buddha, he got enlightenment, he went back to his country, his kingdom, and started to teach. And that's the reason why he got a lot of disciples. And of course his son, his cousins, even his mother and wife became his disciples, right? So it is not true that we have to cut off all the relationship between our families. That is totally wrong. And one of the teaching a touching scene of the Buddha is that the Buddha, after the death of the Buddha, the death of the king, he even served as the person who carried the casket of the king. So I believe that this is really, really touching, because Buddha is not abandoning everybody, including his family members. Okay, so this is something that I would like to share with you. Okay, so we're going to have a quick uh, break. Okay, so 10 minutes. So so it's like 11. So we're going to back at 11:05. Okay, so see you. Bye bye. They're coming back. You see the noise? Okay, so bye. Okay, so you may open your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Fresh air in and breathe out all your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, we can do the warm down transitional exercise. So while you are doing that, and I would like to apologize for, not having, not leading the meditation, but I believe that you are, you're well enough and can manage and will be well manage your meditation schedule. I really appreciate you sitting with me. So I think that you have saw the couples from the screen. They are from Taiwan. They were retired and came here to visit her sister in Wisconsin. So they drove all a long way to St. Louis to visit the temple, and they're heading to the to see the monument of St. Louis, the arch. Okay, so which we are very proud of. So I would like to share with you. Oh, I think that I have shared with you my story of the arch. Right, so before I was serving in St. Louis Temple, there were venerables, right, being serving here. And the first venerable who's been serving here is Venerable Yong Han. Right? And so when I first met her, she was my teacher, right? Teaching me the Buddhist hymn. So she taught me how to sing or how to chant, right? Especially in Yankou. It's a very, very a grand service. It will take 6 hours to complete the service. Okay, so she taught me Yankou. Okay. And so while we were learning, well in the lessons, right, and I was curious about the temple she was staying. So she was staying in St. Louis at that time. So she talked to me. Oh, I'm serving in St. Louis right now. So do you want to come to just pay a visit, or kind of like come to do a speech, or having an event here in St. Louis? And I was because at that time I was so young. No, so young. Okay, right. Like so young in the term of being a monk, being a monastic, young in monastic. Okay, right. So I was kind of like, oh no, no, thank you, because I think that I'm not capable of doing so. Right, so I say no, thank you. Okay. And she was kind of like trying to persuade me and started to kind of like maybe not in the missions, but maybe try to persuade or kind of like ask me to come here for for the attractions. Right? So attractions in the St. Louis is the arch, right? I said, oh, there's an arch there. You can see the arch. Right? Then I would say kind of like, no, thank you, I pass, because kind of like I don't know the story, history of the St. Louis, and I know nothing about the arch, so I would just say, oh no, okay. Then, and of course, when you're saying no, 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 everything being turned down, nothing happened, right? Okay, so yes, there was nothing happened, but it was time for me to, to be serving in St. Louis since 2014. At that time, I was in St. Louis. Right. So I've been in St. Louis since 2014, October 2014. And then I started to kind of like, oh, hey, do you want to come to St. Louis? Okay, so it's kind of like a repeating karma, right? Okay, so if they say no, I would say, oh, there is an arch. You can come. Okay, so, you know, uh, the cause and effect. So I I hope that this story is actually it shows that maybe when you say no, or but there's a seed planting, right? Okay, so you cannot resist to come. Okay, okay. All right. So that is something that is very interesting. Okay. And when I was sharing this story in one of the speech in interfaith event, there were, the all the audience was kind of laughing. I was, I don't know why. Okay, so and they said that I'm kind of like humorous, but I was kind of like, okay, okay. So, uh, so St. Louis is really a great place because it's such a. I like it because it's a medium-sized city, and it has everything. It's convenient. It has a fusion of city and a suburb style, and you can get everything. Uh, when you go to East Coast, it's easier. West Coast is easy, and you don't have to suffer 3 hours jet lag, right? Okay, so from traveling from east to west, right? Okay, east coast to west coast. Okay, so we are right in the middle of America, but it's not in the middle of nowhere, but it's right in the middle of America. Okay, so it is a very perfect place. We have, of course, we have known there was you know, a good history in St. Louis, right? But right now it's kind of like a quieting down. But it is still a great city. You can see it, see the history in the street when you're driving. You can see the history of the building when you're seeing the sceneries. Right? So you can see the history of when you're seeing the arch. Right. So I think that it reminds us of not just the history, but also the causes and the effects, not causes and effect of my story. Okay. But and we can see the karma, right? How uh, the people who built St. Louis has been affected on us still in the time. Okay, so now the jet is flying. So I think I'm not sure if you can hear it, but the jet is flying. Okay, so whoa, see? Okay, so that reminds me that I have to end the streaming right now. Okay, so but okay, everything that we can see, actually we can see the past, okay? And every steps that we take, we can see the future. Okay, so this is something that what I would like to say. Okay, so sometimes we can say that past, present, and future are within this moment. Yeah, but seize the moment, right? Okay, so sometimes you might be wondering, oh, if I seize the moment, how can I plan for the future, or how can I learn from the history, right? But actually, when we are sitting here, we are living in St. Louis or wherever city you are living, actually you are in the history, you are in the past, you're influenced, you were being affected by the past, but we are, whatever we move, whatever we taken in action, we are also uh, planning for the future. Okay, so that is something that I would like to share with you. Okay, so thank you very much for this. We call it Lili Lak Lak. Lili Lak Lak means like, it's kind of like not very loosely, right? Okay, a meditation that is very loosely, not quite well organized, because I was kind of like away from the seating, the cushions. Okay, but I hope that this is not, it is just an exceptional. It's not uh, a normal format. Okay, and maybe it reminds us that, oh, maybe we can bring people back to the temple for meditation right now. Okay, so I hope that maybe we can do that sometime. Okay, so I will see you next time. Maybe we can plan in-person meditation sometime in fall. Okay, so let us stand up. Let us thank the Buddha and all the causes and conditions that make this streaming possible. Okay, so thank you very much for joining the meditation. I will see you later. Bye bye. Next time or next week. Bye bye.